it was a very interesting 45 minutes.
Look, that was the quickest win I've seen anybody ever have in a debate. And you know what? I used to give Bubbles the credit for having the worst performance in a debate when he took on T-Jump. But I think that Nathan Thompson and what's the guy? Flatter Saint? I think they take the cake. And I strongly... Well, I mean, I hate to think of people as, they rage quit or they... You know, I usually don't call people cowards for not wanting to debate and stuff, but it seems like Flatter Saint just did bail halfway through, you know.
Nathan kept getting kicked, so...
I don't think he kept getting kicked. His internet connection was terrible.
Well,
that's
what I mean by
Mark.
I was gonna say,
Mark, I have a hypothesis.
Okay,
I think that Nathan Thompson's mobile phone, his GPS is set to the flat Earth, which is why nothing on his phone works, because they keep missing him because he's not in the location he's supposed to be in. So that's where he get kicked.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's how cell reception works. What, he's turned off the GPS won't affect your cell reception, or just connect to the nearest tower that your provider's giving you.
It was a joke.
Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this, Peter? Why? You get me every time.
Revenge. LPP.
Revenge. Worth it. I made you watch LPP for like hours. It was worth it. So I've just
4 hours, and it's the second time that you do that in 1 week.
Look, I decided to do something new, so I basically went, I'm going to go into the most hostile theist environments and the places renowned for, really toxic stuff, and try to be as reasonable as possible, and with predictable results, really. It was actually a lot of fun, because...
They get so triggered.
Maddox lost it. I mean, just lost his crap. What
did you do to trigger him?
I was wrong about one thing, and he was sort of like big and chuffed. And I admit when I'm wrong. And but it was more like the funniest one was like 12 or something minutes in. I can't remember, or even 20 minutes in. It was like I waited for him to finish, and then I started talking, and I went on for 5 seconds or so talking. And then he interrupts me, rages at me for interrupting him, and then kicks me for interrupting him. And it was great. It was fantastic. I loved every second. It
Mark,
was so good.
I have a hypothesis for that as well, because if you listen closely to LPP, right?
Yeah.
He talks like someone who is reading off of a auto cue that isn't perfectly timed for him, and speed is going up and down, and this is why he has this weird cadence in his
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I mean, how would you falsify this hypothesis, Peter? How do you do that? Come on, we want to use the scientific method. Exactly. Unfalsifiable hypothesis, not worth looking at. There you go. I don't.
Honestly, Mark,
yeah.
The moment you talked about, you kept laughing, and because you laughed, he not only put you backstage, but then kicked you from the stream entirely.
How do you not
brought
laugh?
you back. Brought you back, and then put in a rule that you had to raise your hand in order to be allowed to speak. So the fun part is, you're the only one on camera, so the only one this rule could ever apply to.
Right.
It's not that he was singling you out with a specific rule or something, because none of the others could have done that.
Well, the golden part was earlier in it. Maddox was hassling T-Jump for talking over people. That was the golden part. That was showing an insane... Anyway, onto the thing. So I'm really disappointed.
I was going to say, and apostasy.
Apostasy, yeah. But if you want to, check out Reid's Royal Room Rumble, and let the madness fly. Yeah. It's great. Well, I think it's great, but I'm a bit biased.
Not only that, and I'm going to interrupt. Subscribe to Mark Reid's channel.
Oh, thank you, Peter.
Because I hate LPP. The things you posted are just comedy gold. Because I know for a fact that the reason he hates you is because you don't get angry.
Possibly, yeah.
There's no way he can manipulate you.
Yeah, possibly.
In order to get angry.
Well, it's funny. He goes, "I don't want to kick you."
My hat is off. People need to go.
So
watch
just a sample. He comes back and goes, "I don't want to kick you." And I said, "No, Maddox, I don't think you want to kick me. I think you need to kick me." And he just booted me there and then. Like, it was really good. Anyway, the apostasy thing. You know what? It's interesting that you talk about people talking, because I've noticed that these preachers make weird pauses when they intone their sermons. It almost sounds like Captain Kirk talking to his troops and getting them courage to go down onto the planet to fight the Klingons. This is weird. People don't talk like this, right? And only a very small subset of people do. And I get that it might give you a big more gravitas, I think, but I don't know. I find it just silly kind of thing. I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I was actually working on my presentation for my debate coming up, but you know what? I kind of lost focus. I really didn't hear to me it was just the whole doom and gloom and hell and, standard stuff. But thank you so much for having me on. I'm on here to talk to Preacher if he does want to come on and talk to me. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I do have stuff to do, but I'm more than happy to speak to him if he does want to, come. This is weird. I mean, I'm not mad. It's just he called me a coward for like an hour, and then I said, "Oh, I'll make time for you." And then he doesn't come on. I mean, I'm not. I'm a bit confused. That's all.
In the back.
Oh, he is. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
As soon as you're done, he's making gestures.
Excellent. Yeah. No. Well, enough of me then.
He's like jumping on his chair. He's like,
then I don't mean to, put him. Yeah. Go. I'm done. Thank you. I'm done.
Mark, we love having you on. Not only that, but we're gonna keep on shouting you out.
Mark has a debate tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Yep.
Yeah, modern day debate.
On modern day debate.
Yeah, I needed content, and James offered me this debate. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know how. Like, who thinks dinosaurs doesn't exist? I mean, it's just it's weird, but
on the Christian.
Yeah, it's a new fringe kind of young Earth creationists who believe that dinosaurs are just created. But that's still dinosaurs are existing. This is a flat earther that thinks that dinosaurs never existed at all. Yeah, that's what those young Earth creationists think too. They think that it's all just a hoax.
Yeah. And on that note,
wow, should be interesting.
We are going to. Here's the problem. So I'm going to bring on the preacher.
Yes.
But the preacher, it has to be an opener. We can talk. But we then have to eventually get more. There's actually friendly Muslim.
Oh, friendly Muslim, yeah.
Mike Banner, none of your business.
Just say everyone else mute Amy. Come on.
Do I have to raise my hand to speak? I
think eventually we're going to do round robin of 3 questions, because that always, once it gets super spicy. But we're going to get Preacher in for his opening. So thank you so very much, Mark. It was lovely having you on. Stick around for the open conversation. The Preacher, welcome to our Midnight Ranting. We are talking...
The myth, the legend.
We are talking apostasy. I hope you're doing well. And what are your thoughts about the subject?
Well, you left me in the back room for a really long time.
There are still more people in the back. We go in order. Shit. It's first come, first serve.
All right. Hey, Mark, you gained a lot of weight, dude. What the fuck?
Do you want me to actually answer that, or?
I can't tell if that is an opening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost your
you.
size, I know, right? Almost, not quite.
But the conversation, Mark made mention that me and him were supposed to talk. It wasn't supposed to be on here. It was supposed to be on his channel or between me and him. He can come on my channel. I don't care. I would love to have like a legitimate, intelligent discussion with you.
Okay.
I really would.
Okay. I'm more than happy to. More than happy to.
Like we've definitely got our history, but to X the history and just have a conversation between me and you, I would love to.
Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah, sure, mate.
You'll need a moderator. Can I volunteer?
You can volunteer. Well, you're on my channel all the fucking time anyway.
No, I think that
I might have to unblock you, Peter.
I think that if I'm uncomfortable with the conversation, I mean, I'll just leave.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't be. There's nothing that I would want to talk
about.
Well,
you do have a history of yelling at people and sort of flying off the handle a bit. You must admit, right?
Well, I mean, nah. Yes and no.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had my moments as well. Everyone gets heated and passionate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody does, but some things I may not want to really sort of put up with, and so I'll tell you in advance that
Mark,
may be the case.
If there was somebody that I could have a conversation on my channel with the hard questions, if there was somebody that I could do that with, I honestly think it would be you. Given our history, like, I mean, me and you, we clearly, like,
oh, sure.
I don't want to say we don't get along, but we really don't get along. So I think you would be, you would definitely be number one.
Look, I completely acknowledge that we butted heads, like really butted heads, but, I'm always happy to forgive
or anything, man.
Stuff.
I don't have your channel blocked or nothing.
Well, I mean, I don't have yours blocked either, and...
Right. So you're definitely, I mean, that is, and that's what I was under the impression that we were going to do while we were talking in the chat, is that me and you would just have a private chat.
Yeah, sure.
That was kind of...
What, private as in sort of streamed or recorded, or private as in, no
doesn't
recording
matter.
whatsoever?
It's up to you, man.
My time is your time. Host a debate me, brah. If you guys ever want to debate a subject.
Hey, I'm a debate whore. You know that. You know that. I mean, not as bad as T-Jump, but pretty bad. So
I just want you to know that every word in that sentence was fantastic.
I'm all for that debate me thing too, but I mean, at the same token, I would use the same sentence to prove the Bible.
Well, sure. Oh, I mean that could be the subject. Is the Bible true?
Sure.
And we won't take you at your word, Perry.
Well,
you told us to.
And I am.
You're not blocked either, Peter, so you lied.
So
you
lied.
I am.
You lied. You're not blocked.
Well, actually, he could be wrong.
You're not.
Okay. Well, I am. I'm going to
refocus
really
block anybody here,
because I do have to get the other two on, and then we'll go into open conversation. We'll all talk.
Well,
but
first,
I just want to know quickly. And tell me when you are done. What are your thoughts on apostasy?
What my thoughts are on what are
apostasy, leaving religion, people
apostasy.
Who leave the religion.
Apostasy. Here's the deal with that. Apostasy. You don't have to leave a religion for that. You just have to be a sinner. If you still sin, if you still eat off that tree of the knowledge of good and evil, if you still do wrong, then you're apostate. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care who you are. Your skin color don't matter. Your nationality don't matter. None of that matters. If you still do things that you think are wrong, then you're an apostate. Apostasy is just, I mean, I would look at it as just separation from God. Which, even going back to Adam and Eve, the fact that they ate off the tree, they got the knowledge of good and evil, that's what separated them from God. So if you have that knowledge between good and evil, then you're still separate from God, no matter who you are. If you still think you do wrong, if you still feel guilt and shame, and if you still carry weight, then you're not. Then you're an apostate.
All right. Thank you so very.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you still sin, you're an apostate.
All right. Stick around, preacher. We just got two more people to get in, and we're going into open conversation.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Friendly Muslim, what is up? We are talking about apostasy. What are your thoughts about the subject or anything we talk about tonight?
I'm here to defend my position on the blue suit. Anyone who has a problem with the blue suit has a problem with me. I believe it was coordinated. I think it was articulated. I think it was to the point. But yeah, I'm here for it. Let's get it on. Let's get it spicy.
We are here for matching, coordinating suits.
Hey, can I ask one question?
That was one question, but that joke is actually over.
You know what I mean,
so
damn it.
Exactly.
It's
so
actually a really good joke. I like it. Is that the actual guy from the video?
No.
Oh, I was
gonna tell
say,
because in his graphic, he has
me and
hair.
that guy got a problem.
Yeah.
Me and that guy got a serious problem.
Usually Muslims aren't preaching in Christian churches.
Christian pastors,
I know, Perry. You don't know a lot. You don't know a lot about Christianity, but that is a fact. Muslims do not preach in Christian churches.
So wait, you know what, Peter? You go ahead. Just keep throwing insults.
Thank you so very much, friendly Muslim. Welcome
It's not
aboard.
an insult. It's an observation.
And all right, we just got one more person. So, Mike Banter, none of your business. What is up? We are talking apostasy, and what are your thoughts about the subject or anything we talk about tonight?
Much Shabbat Shalom to you. Much love to my favorite Amy Newman. Brilliant, smart. I don't want to say comedian, but comic. You're not funny all the time, but you certainly could be. You write material that is so funny, whatever that word is. Comic.
Thank you.
You are. Love you, and I accept all the loves that you give out when you send them out. I accept those freely. What's up, James W?
How you doing, Dunya?
Yeah. How's it going? No, just kidding, buddy. No, it's you guys are you cannot do the show one without the other. It's the Amy Newman show, so James W is like, but he's supposed to get 60% being the straight guy. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, without Gizmo, I don't think we can get anything done.
No. Absolutely not.
And can I say that is the most amazing background I've ever seen. I can't stop looking because everywhere I look,
move the sign over.
Things.
It said free weed.
I just see the bong.
I see a bong and an axe behind it, and so
it does say free weed though. That's a bit concerning.
A whole lot of
green
clothes.
Yeah, it looks like you're selling urine.
Green screen.
I was in for it when it said free wee. I was in for it when it
It's a
said free
green
wee.
screen.
That's green screen. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You see, that's green screen. Isn't my head that's green screen? What?
Yeah, I believe you. You're the one guy that I'll take his word that is a green screen. And he just picked something off of his green screen.
And all right, on
it.
that note, do you mind if we just go into open discussion?
Go right ahead, Amy. Anything's cool.
I love it.
Are we in open discussion?
That note, we are indeed. Well, actually, I will say, with that, this is the deck that we are playing with tonight. We are midnight ranting on apostasy.
Stack deck, but it'll work.
Exactly. And what is up, all?
I'd like to weigh in on the suit issue. I don't think it's the suit the problem. It's the fact that his tie is exactly the same color. You should vary it a little bit. That's my opinion.
Whoa.
Yeah, and your sleeves should be long enough to cover your arms.
No.
That's also a thing.
You hit the nail on the head, dude. The fact that his tie matches his suit. What is the one thing that fucking guy gives a shit about? Money. All he cares about is that the next suit matches the same as the first one. And guess who pays for that shit?
See, and I thought you were going to
Can
say
you name?
color
Can you name me
codes.
one
Yeah.
preacher? Can you name me one preacher who isn't interested in making money?
No, I
Me?
think there's
There's
some
one.
preachers out there
Me.
that do pretty good stuff.
Me.
I wouldn't
I
lump
doubt
them
it.
all into
I doubt it.
Me.
Who keeps saying me? Preacher.
preacher. Yeah.
Fucking me, the
oh.
preacher.
Yeah.
Oh, preacher.
That's
So you don't care about money at all?
Not even close. Ask my wife. She's sitting right here.
You
She
can even
fucking
ask
hates
my
it.
wife.
She hates it. No, she hates it. But
Okay.
she stands by me because she knows the truth.
Is that true, Mrs. Preacher?
Mrs. Preacher, you're being summoned. Come here. Dead ass serious.
me.
Not
She
joking.
doesn't have to,
Yeah,
guys.
that's-
It was
that's
just
so-
a joke, Preacher. She doesn't have to. It was just a
No,
joke.
come right here.
No,
That's-
all right.
That's so respectful.
Look,
That's so
No,
respectful.
because
Come
me and-
here.
I'm-
Come here.
I'm trying to earn this guy's fucking.
No, it's fine. It was just a joke, Preacher. Your wife doesn't have to do anything she's uncomfortable with.
It's
Hello, Mrs. Preacher. How are you?
Hi, Mrs.
Do,
Preacher.
do I care about money at all?
No.
Cool. Well, not really
even
cool,
close.
but
Pretty, very pretty.
She looks
Not
thrilled
even.
about it.
there you go, Peter. Some preachers don't care about money. Look, there's some people doing charity work and stuff around the world who really don't, and they're theists. Like it lessens your position to not acknowledge that there are theists doing good things. They might be doing some bad things as well by spreading religion, but that doesn't take away the
but
fact that they're doing
here's-
good things.
Here's the problem with that, man, is that they're all about money. That's all they give a fuck about. All of them.
Prosperity gospel, certainly. I mean, that's a religion
No,
based around
not
money.
even that, dude. Your fucking pastor at the corner church. That's all they give a fuck about. Your priest at the Catholic church. Your fucking priest at the Protestant church, the Lutheran church. Your so-called pastor at the non-denominational heathen building on the corner. Your Baptist pastor. They are all the same.
You're well aware that you included yourself in this list.
I'm not including
as well.
myself in that. Hell no.
Yes.
Because they still
Yes.
sin, I can't.
Yes,
And
you
Look,
can.
look,
I don't
everybody
think-
needs money. Everybody needs to support
Did you
themselves.
say they still
Just
saying
when
you
it-
can?
Yeah,
I
I don't understand that why one Christian would.
hang on. Actually, can I have? Is there any way that I could be allowed to have a, we'll say, 3-minute dialogue with the guy in the bottom?
Well,
When it's free
I
read?
would actually, what I would like
No.
to do instead is you can get 3 questions and he'll answer them. Because the 3-game rule was really successful last time. And you may get more than 3
Sure.
minutes from that.
I like the idea, but I don't understand the concept.
So,
Three.
yes, so I would say in the debate community, I would say the questions are everything. That you
Okay.
really understand a
So
person's
he
worldview.
can ask me 3 questions.
Well, it sounded like you wanted to ask him 3 questions.
No, I would because I saw his face when I said I can't sin, and I would like to elaborate on that.
Oh, briefly, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, that. Yeah,
So
I get
then-
you.
You see where I'm
And
coming from? So
So
how
I
about
am
we do
putting
this?
3 minutes
I
on
like-
the clock.
I like the 3-question idea. He obviously heard that I said I can't sin, so I know he's got questions. So
As
how about I
he's-
give
as-
him
as
three
he's
All
smoking-
right.
As he's defiling his temple with a cigarette, he's not going to
No,
sin.
no,
Well,
that's not sin
and
for
can
me.
I tell you something, Mike?
That's not
Oh.
sin for me,
I'm
Mike.
gonna give you the spoiler alert, and then I'm gonna give you a chance
Yes.
to ask him 3
Yes,
questions.
give him the fucking spoilers.
Well, I
Idiot
mean,
could
and once
not come
again,
from
preacher.
anybody better than a flesh Jew. Come on.
Well, preacher, I feel like you may say
Preacher's
this is a straw man, but you
Preacher's
tell me
another
where
type
I'm
of
wrong.
Reid.
I mean, in our opinion, what his version is, you just don't label it fat, and it's no longer fat. Now he's not going. He may not say that's true, but he's
She's
saying
leaving out so much because
no. And
I'll
I'll hand it over to you. Well, I'll
That's
hand
okay.
it over to you, and you can
That's
tell
okay.
it. Like I said,
So,
just, you,
Can I
well,
have
hold
an
on.
Can I have
I
an
just-
opportunity of
Yes.
explanation and then
Can
3
I-
questions? Because I
Um,
would like to give Mike a fair chance with this. I
sure,
really
just
would.
let me finish the quickie, and you can then do because
Yes, ma'am.
in my opinion,
Yes, man.
it is saying as he's saying as long as you don't don't label it or refer to it or don't think of it, believe it, whatever he wants to say. As long as you don't believe that it's sin, then it's not sin. Correct. Which, once again, to me, to James, to many skeptics, I think that's just labeling things non-fat when you don't want them to be fat. I'll give it back. I'll give it back over to you, Preacher Mike.
Preacher, I don't think you have any idea how hard it is for her.
It's so hard,
it is
how hard it is
it's
for her.
So hard. It's so easy.
15 foot
so
hard.
Easy.
Oh. No, go ahead. I was just looking at something.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mike, are you ready? Oh yeah, you saw the nail polish?
Flattery
I
gets
don't know
you.
if he's ready,
that
but
too.
he's as ready as he can be.
My kids got me, man. I've got 7 kids.
Take a shot.
I've
But
got
okay, Mike, we're gonna play the genie. You got 3 questions to get to know the preacher.
Wait, can I make a statement to him first, though?
Okay.
No.
But I got
30
this.
seconds.
Come
I
on,
have a
Peter.
timer.
That's
Oh, that sounds good. I was gonna give you a minute, but you gave 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It's
30
going.
seconds. All right. So here we go. Mr. Mike, my name is Perry. They call me the Preacher. I have a channel on YouTube. All you got to do to find it is search up Perry Green, Green with an E at the end, the Preacher. You'll see the same blue angel, the same logo. What I believe is what the Bible teaches. Period. I don't go by anything else. I just go by the Bible. Jesus got on the cross. He paid for our sins. Colossians 1:20 says he reconciled all things. That means there is no sin. If you go to Romans 6:18, it says that we are free from sin. If you go to John 8:32, it says we are free from sin. If you go to Romans 8:2, it says we are free from sin. If you go to Hebrews chapter 10, verse 10, he paid for all one time. That's it. I believe that Jesus reconciled all things like the Bible says he did. And that reconciled all things means all things.
3 questions, none of your business.
Are we done with the 30 seconds yet?
Yes, we hit a
like
minute,
but
I let you go. That's good.
It's close enough.
I was gonna give you a minute.
He paid for it all. That's what I believe, Mike. He paid for it all.
And he didn't use coupons.
I'm perfect by the blood of Christ. Fucking perfect, because he paid for it all. That's what I believe.
But does that address your statement? Well, this isn't one of my questions, Amy. I'm sorry, James W. Whatever you can rule. Is that in response to answering his question?
That is his statement. That's
question?
Well, no. When I gave a funny face that he said I was saved forever or something. Whatever your statement was that made me make a face. Your defense of that is that?
Wait, so I'm supposed to defend you making a face?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's just turn to Daniel real quick. 9:26, I believe it is, when this supposed Messiah of ours is prophesied to do some things when he comes. Daniel, wonderful prophet, said these things are going to happen when he comes. If we can just go over that real quick. I think there's only 6, something like that. And I'd like I'll ask you a question if you think any of them have been done. Does that sound like I can even use that as my first question? Does that sound fair to you?
Well, I'm looking at the verse right now, and it says, "And after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself, and the people of the prince that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary," which that did happen in 70 AD. "And the end thereof shall be with a flood, and unto the end of the war the desolations are determined."
Always question number 2 real quick on what war, the end of the war. I gave you the wrong scripture, so I'll wait. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, if you got the right one, I mean, I'd be glad to talk about it. I'm all for that.
Just real quick. Verse 24, 70 weeks are determined upon thy people and upon thy holy city. Oh, here we go. This is the list. To finish the transgression, Jesus...
Where are we?
Just a couple verses before Daniel 9:24.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. What version are you using there? Are we on the same version?
I'm on KJV myself.
King James only.
Okay.
Oh, King James only. Yeah, just take out John 6:4. Otherwise, you got a 3.5-year ministry.
No. Here, Mike, can I ask you one question? Can we do one thing?
Uh-huh.
I want to. Well, actually, I would like to break it into 2 questions. Amy, please let me do this. Just let me have this.
You're good.
2 questions. 1, can you real quick just answer me one question? In your opinion, right? You as a man, fuck everybody else watching right now. It doesn't matter. You as a man, do you believe that Jesus lies?
Lies?
Yeah.
Lies? Like telling a lie or lie down?
Does he lie?
No. What the hell's wrong with you, brother?
So the second
Well,
part
maybe
of this,
maybe
Amy,
before his baptism
Amy,
was
thank
done.
you
maybe...
for this. Thank you for this, Amy. I'm glad you get to have this on your show, to be honest. Can you, Mike,
We're really
can you look up
We're really lucky.
John chapter 8, verse 34 for me?
Oh, we got to get out of my Daniel one? Okay, what was it?
I'm
John...
at your Daniel one, but how am I supposed to show you Daniel if you don't understand this?
Well, because you started it and you gave me 3 questions and I only got through 2.
Right, but
John 8.
you're asking me questions about Daniel, and I can't teach you Daniel unless I know if you understand this or not.
I wasn't going to teach you Daniel. I was just going to show you 6 things.
No, I didn't say you're going to teach me anything. I said I can't teach you.
Okay,
Daniel.
well, you can teach somebody if you're the preacher.
I teach a lot of people, yeah.
John 8.
Go to John 8:34 and just read me the verse.
34, John, is that
John chapter 8, verse 34.
Is that Old Testament or
Basic
New
gospel.
Testament? Is that Old Testament or New Testament?
Really?
Jesus answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. Yeah, I saw you post this in chat.
Uh-huh. Do you still sin?
Amy is a servant.
Absolutely. I think everybody does. But,
Then according to Jesus, what do you serve?
repentance.
Nah, you lying.
What you're asking, like if I just sinned, did I just sin like 2 seconds ago?
If you sin at all,
then
that's
I would
what
be
you
the servant. I
If
would be
you
the
sin
servant.
at all, that's what you
He's
serve.
trying to say you're the servant of Satan if you sin. That's
No, I'm not trying to. I am saying it point blank.
Yeah. So
I don't say so. Jesus says so.
So
And
don't
he
do it.
he just said Jesus can't lie.
Right. So don't sin more than 490 times in a day.
No, man. Don't sin at all.
Hush, brother. I didn't even finish one
Matthew
sentence yet.
5:48 says be perfect.
Yeah, there's no being perfect. It's a blood covenant. You break the
No,
least
there
of
is
the
being
commands. You're
perfect. He made a way for you to be perfect. You're not listening.
interrupting me. I don't know. Interrupting again. I'll go through my 6 things real quick. End of the
All right, well, you
transgression.
can keep
Did he
serving
bring an
sin.
end to the
I don't care.
transgression? Did he make an end of sins in Daniel 9:24? Did he make reconciliation for iniquity? Did he bring in everlasting righteousness?
Right.
Did he seal up the vision and the prophets?
To finish the transgression and to make an end of sins and to make reconciliation for iniquity. If you still sin, then you don't have reconciliation. And to bring an everlasting righteousness.
I'm just saying I see it in the world, so this hasn't come true. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Well, he reconciled all things, so there is no sin in the world. You see it in the world because that's what you serve. Every time you sin, you prove you serve sin. Jesus said so.
Yeah, I don't know. Disagree. New topic.
Well,
What?
you can disagree all you want. Jesus said otherwise.
What do you want, a scripture or something? I'm done.
Well,
I'm good.
you're the one that said Jesus don't lie.
Amen.
So either he lies or he doesn't, dude. Pick one.
Okay, I say he does not lie.
Okay, so then you serve sin.
All right. Well, I don't know
So then you're not saved.
where you're getting that from.
Me and you
or-
should have a talk. Me and you should have a talk.
Can I weigh in
have
as somebody?
I have answers that you've spent your whole life looking for.
Interesting.
Can I weigh in as somebody with no dog in the race at all? I'm an
Actually,
atheist.
you have a serious dog in the race.
Why is that?
Because you still have the knowledge of good and evil too.
And if the dog wins, you're gonna get a lot of money, and it's a purebred, and I don't even know where the analogy is going anymore.
So
70 virgins and twinkle dust. Yeah.
Apparently,
Either
the
you're reborn or
literal,
you're not.
the literal.
Speaking about Perry, speaking about dogs.
Can I finish? Can I please finish?
Psalms 146.
See, Mark,
3.
this is why I said, me and you set up
Don't
something on
put
this
your
Bible, can we have a
confidence.
Conversation.
Don't put your trust in a son of man in whom there is no salvation.
Word. Nah, you put your trust in the Bible, dude. It's a guaranteed win.
So according to this,
This
the
is about
Greek
you.
in the phrase, it means everyone who keeps practicing sin is a slave of sin. And that's
Everyone
what it
who
means.
sins.
So
is a
what
slave
he's
of
speaking
sin.
of is
Yeah.
a habitual, persistent sin that you do not atone for. But it doesn't
if
mean
you
that
sin
if you
at
sin
all-
once, then you
if
are
you sin
automatically
at
a slave to every
If you
sin that
sin
ever
at
was. Because it
all-
only is if you keep doing it.
If you sin at all, it
Well,
is
I mean,
habitual
that's
and
what
persistent.
you tell me. I don't know that's the
Yeah.
truth. I'm just going from what I've read about and reading
that's
about
why
it.
you haven't been able to stop yet
What stop what?
sinning.
I don't think there's such a thing.
Right. So
Yeah.
you just deny the existence of it to escape the responsibility of it.
Well, sin is
that's all you're doing.
well, sin is a thing
all you're
that
doing.
is given
Listen,
to you
I'll
as
tell you this, Mark.
disobeying a God's
Mike,
commandments
Mike,
or rules.
This guy, Mike,
I don't believe
that I
there's
just met
sin,
right
but
now,
I do follow
he's
some
not
form
even
of
Perry,
morality.
Perry, let him finish. Stop over talking him.
You are
Let him
kind of over
finish.
talking.
Okay.
So sin as being sort of disobeying a God, I don't think there is a God. So through, logically, I don't think sin exists.
Right.
I
No,
do
it's not
believe in. Can I
logically.
finish, please? Can I finish,
you're
please?
Perry, let him
This
finish.
this
You're
is
just
the
being
problem,
ignorant.
Perry. This is the
Perry,
problem.
Let him finish.
Right, I know,
So
no
I
problem.
still do believe in morality, and there are good and bad things you can
Right.
do, and you can perform actions
That
that are
law
good
is
for
written on your
people
heart.
and bad for people. I
And then
think,
you,
well,
you
that's
can't
not
keep
sin.
that
Finish,
law.
Gary. Let him finish.
That's not actually sin. I mean, if you want to say, hey, you still have morality, or you
That's
still
sin.
have
Every
morality.
time you break your morality, that's sin.
You
You're
know
just
what
lying to
sin? You
yourself.
know what sin, Perry? Not respecting your fellow man and talking over them. That is sin.
Shut
That
up.
is what
That's
you
okay.
do.
If he wants to do
That
that,
is what
it's
you do.
just, yeah.
I'm gonna interrupt everybody.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
gonna go on for 30 more minutes and then go for outro. So 30 more minutes of open discussion. Though I think the 3-question format
Okay,
works
challenge for
best. Well, see, you have a I was gonna actually. Well, when you say a challenge, that actually sounds like you have a question.
I have a challenge for Mike. I have a real challenge for him.
Is
Because
it, does the challenge end in a
listen,
question mark?
I've never
Just
met
ask
Mike.
it.
Odd challenge.
I've
Fine.
never met Mike, and all you guys are
Mike,
witnesses.
the biggest challenge is going to be to tolerate
I've
him
never
because he's
met Mike.
insufferable.
But I have a Bible study.
That's the biggest challenge.
I have a Bible study that I want you to do, Mike, by yourself. Fuck
Yeah.
everything else. By yourself.
Yeah.
If at the
He's
end
got
of
a
it-
video.
at
If
the
you
end of
watch
it,
that,
you
you're
still
going to
feel
be
the
a
same?
Christian. We did a 10-hour stream
I'm
on
not
just
talking about
that
that one.
video.
No, I did a
More
way
than
better
10
one.
hours.
I got a way better one.
And
Way
on why
better.
it doesn't work.
Way better.
On why it doesn't work.
2.0.
I'm not sure a video is going to cut the mustard here, Perry, to
it
be honest
does.
with you,
it's
mate.
not the video.
Well,
It's
I
the
mean,
Bible.
it's sort
not
of
me,
that
dude.
we
Well,
kind of
what?
rely
This
on,
ain't me.
No. You made the claim, Perry. You made the claim, remember? You're going to watch this video. First you said it was half an hour.
I
Then
said
it turned out to be
people believe.
45 minutes. And I watched that video, and
told
we
you if you
agreed to
believe.
come back to
Peter,
Amy's
you don't
channel
believe.
the very next day,
Peter,
and
you
I
don't
would
believe.
show whether
Perry,
or not
please.
I became a
So
Christian.
funny
And I didn't.
is he makes
And you know
feel
what happened at
Perry.
the end of the 10 hours? We got Christians. We got Christians joining, disagreeing with you, telling how stupid you are and how you do not
Hey.
understand the
Right,
Bible.
whatever.
Peter,
That's what happened.
don't do that. Don't call people stupid. Come on, man.
Whatever you say, Peter.
I actually-
Whatever you say.
I'm gonna once again interrupt. I'm gonna do an interesting challenge. Anyone can ask for 3 questions afterwards. I'm going to give it. So Mark,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you because it seems like you guys had there's something going on here for each other's worldview. So start us off. If you would like, ask the preacher Perry. Ask him 3 questions of your choosing. The
I
ball's
get to
back
ask Mark
yours.
3 questions.
Actually,
Yeah.
technically, none of your business start off. So thank you so much, none of your business. But
Yeah,
now
thank you,
Mark
Nanya.
sending it to 3, and then anyone else after those 3, feel free to ask for your 3 to anyone. Mark, all you.
Well, you put me on the spot here. Well, that's okay. That's okay. How
I
do
kind of
you...
like that.
Nice. How do you deal with the fact that the Bible has been edited and books left out of it on the compilation of the Bible?
Okay, this is really going to be shitty for me to say, but can you please repeat the question? Because my wife couldn't shut the fuck up.
Oh, chill, man.
I love you,
Karma.
honey.
Come on, Perry.
I love you.
Karma.
That's a little harsh, but, you know... Okay,
I love my wife.
how do you deal with the fact that books were left out of the Bible and it was edited before being compiled into what it is today?
Awesome. I really do love that question. That's a great question. How do I deal with that? I look at why they were left out, just like any other human being would, and 9.99999999999 times out of 10 was because they were not complete, like the Book of Enoch. But even that being said, I have the Book of Enoch on my channel, verse for verse, what they do have.
Okay, my second question is, have you read one of the complete ones, like Gospel of Thomas, for instance?
Yes, I have read the Gospel of Thomas. It's out for a good reason.
What's that reason?
It doesn't, good, because it doesn't line up with the rest of it.
Doesn't that worry? Sorry, that's my question, so I do apologize. That's my three.
It does not
I
worry
have
me
a
at all.
question. I have a question. So you can judge the infallible word of God, and you
I
can
don't.
say
God judged it himself.
this needs to be thrown out, and this needs to be thrown out, and you agree with the 22 books that have been thrown out, comparing it to what was it, the Eastern
actually answer the question?
the Eastern Bible. You
I
are
already
the
understand
judge.
question. I already understand it. Am I allowed to answer?
You are the judge of God's infallible
Not
word,
me.
and
No, not me. The 54 people that he put in charge of making the King James, that God allowed to be in charge. 54.
you just made your own judgment,
54
didn't you?
people. 54 people.
You made your own
dumbest
judgment.
one-
You said
Listen,
they're
dumbest
left
one-
out for good reason.
Peter, do I get to answer the question or not? The dumbest one
Didn't
was a master of 5 languages. The dumbest one was a master of 5 languages. So when I trust the Holy Bible,
I disagree. I disagree. I think the dumbest
It's
one
the
was the one
only
who
book-
just said they
it's
were
the only
thrown out
book-
for good reason.
okay, the only book
That was
has
your
ever been
judgment, your
called-
private judgment.
Peter, it's the only book that has ever been called the Holy Bible. It is the Holy Bible.
You can
There's
deflect.
only one Bible.
I'm asking you a question about
Peter,
something you just
you
said.
Can't trust the Bible.
Did you or
can't
did you
trust
not say? Did you or did you not say they were thrown out for good reason? Isn't
reason.
that the judge? Isn't that your own judgment?
No, that's just going based on what I know about each of the different books that have been taught.
So that is your own judgment, right? Based on what you know.
No, that's going by what I know God made the King James to be.
That's what you know, right? Not
Okay.
anyone else.
What did
You're
your
making a judgment
Well, I would
based
like to
on
ask,
what
what is your
you
point?
know.
Because they're not in the
So-
Bible, and I only go by.
Okay, guys.
So
Right.
based on what you know, you
This
can
is
judge
irrelevant.
God's infallible
Stop.
word.
You
Stop.
don't have
Stop.
I rest my
Stop.
case.
I think what Peter's saying is that man at some point decided not to include this text. It wasn't God that did it, right?
And yes, but I attribute that to God saying, "Hey, that's not going to be in this book."
Why did
When I-
God
when I
leave
look
it
at the
in?
book,
Why
God
did
made
God
sure that
leave
they
it
got
in
it right.
other Bibles?
Hold on, Perry. Why did God leave it in other Bibles? Is his
He
question.
didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't.
he did.
That's why I ended up.
He
getting
did.
stopped.
He did. Are you blissfully
Right, I
unaware
understand
of the
how
Ethiopian?
Catholic
Are you
Catholic
blissfully unaware of the Ethiopian
Right,
Bible?
I understand your.
So why didn't God leave it
position
out? Why
as
didn't
far
God
as,
leave it
like,
out all across the board?
wolf
Why does the
system.
Catholic Bible have
Okay.
more books in it than your Bible?
Because they want you to pay.
Why did God make
Peter,
all
that's
these
three
different
questions,
Bibles with
man.
books
He answered your three
included
questions.
and excluded?
It's a lot more than
Okay.
3.
Well, no, he got through 3. It was just that was the third one just then.
I said,
It's kind of
why did he
yeah.
make
really-
3 Bibles
Dude.
that differ
Look up
in the
Johnny
number
34,
of
Mike.
books?
Look it up. Look
Hey,
it up.
Peter, when you said
Jesus don't lie, man.
why were there more in others, that was your third question, mate. Let's
Yeah.
be fair. Let's be really fair here.
Yeah, he doesn't
Ask it one more
understand
time,
the
Mark.
question. He
Shut up,
doesn't
Peter.
understand the question.
Well, I think that he does. I mean, I don't agree with the answer, but I
haven't
think
heard
he
the question.
does.
Sorry,
You might not think the answer is coherent. It's probably not. But
Right. Just because I disagree with the answer doesn't mean
Maybe
he didn't answer it.
Maybe this rephrasing of my question is better. So we have different Bibles with different amount of books in that Bible.
Yeah.
Which one is the one that God agreed with, and how do
Ready
you
for-
know?
You're not ready for this answer.
Yes, I am.
Okay, all of them.
All of them. So
All
the
of them.
books that you think shouldn't be included should be included.
I can preach
I
perfection
love it.
to you from the Quran.
You can actually contradict yourself
No,
in
I can
in a
preach
matter of
perfection from the
minutes.
Quran. I can preach the same thing that I believe from the Quran, from the Bible, from the Torah, from whatever book
hold
you
on,
want to give me,
hold on.
whatever chapter you want to
you-
give me. I can
Hold
show you.
on. So you agree that Jesus wasn't crucified, and that he
No.
never died, and he never rose from the dead?
Hold on,
No,
hold on,
the
hold
Quran
on, hold
doesn't
on.
say
Hold on.
that either.
Yeah,
The
so
Quran doesn't
I
say
think
That
we
is-
should.
the
Hey,
Quran
guys,
does say that.
that. Actually, it
we
really
were doing questions. I think
The Quran
maybe.
does
How
say
much-
that.
Look, guys, like we can't just pester Perry over and over with tons and tons of questions, and he can't.
Look, Mike's nodding
Right.
his head. Mike, I think you've heard.
Hold on,
Quran
hold on.
No,
We have
that's
a Muslim
not
here.
bullshit, dude.
Friendly
Lying,
Muslim.
man.
Does the
You're
Quran say that?
lying, Peter. You don't know shit.
Well,
Hold
let's.
on, friendly Muslim. Does
I think
the
friendly
Quran
Muslims
say-
like I was eating popcorn.
Yeah.
Damn it, Peter! I was having a nice bucket of halal popcorn, and you just had to drag me into this.
Mock.
I mean,
Please don't mock.
Okay, so but according to
I
Islam,
don't fucking agree.
is it correct that Jesus was not crucified and that he didn't raise from
Jesus
the dead?
was
Is that
absolutely
correct?
Crucified and absolutely raised
Perry,
from the
shut
dead
the fuck up! I'm not talking to
According
you. I'm
to
talking
the
to the
Quran.
Muslim.
according to the
Well,
Quran.
Yeah, Perry, we'll move
no,
on.
You're wrong, mate. I'm sorry.
Oh,
so-
are you sure? How sure are you? You better be damn sure. Let's
I've
find
lost
out if
count
you're
of
real or
questions,
not.
to be honest
I
with you.
think-
I'm
Can
going to
I
give up
just
all
say
pretense of
something?
like
Can I
controlling
just
this.
pause that, Perry? The way you say that is like you're like you better be damn sure. That's what you're
Yeah,
hinting
yeah,
at
you
hell.
better be damn sure.
But I mean,
I got the
he believes-
verses to prove him
but,
wrong.
But Perry, he believes in hell. Like we're the atheists, but
Yeah.
saying a statement to him, that's like saying he's like, I know. That's why I'm a
Right.
Muslim.
All
Are
right,
you
Perry.
ready?
Do you have
Go
any
to
questions?
Quran.
Do you have any questions for
Perry,
me, Perry? Do you have
Perry,
any
can you
questions for
shut
me?
the
I have
fuck up
the
for a
verses.
minute and let the friendly Muslim talk for a second?
Sure, yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
I mean, okay,
Thank you.
Show me in your book,
Thank you.
Okay.
because I'm gonna
So-
show you in your book.
Okay, you can pull up the verse and you can read it out. But are you saying there was a death and a resurrection? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Are you saying that he died on the cross?
yeah,
In the right book? Because that sounds like the Bible to me.
yeah. I'm
bro.
gonna show you the Quran. No, I'm gonna show you in the Quran. Let me
Okay,
know
all
when you're
right,
ready.
fine.
Does it also
I'm-
say so in the Torah? Because the Jews may be surprised.
Yeah, and the Quran
Yeah.
also says that God gave the Torah.
Well, Psalm 2, yeah. And the,
Yeah, they're.
I mean,
Read the-
and the Quran also says that he has no son, and Jesus
No,
is
the
not the son
Quran
of...
says that he is the son.
Okay.
Perry,
Quran
read the
calls-
surah.
Alright.
Perry,
I
Perry,
don't.
Have you
read
ever
the
read-
surah
I don't
where it
think
says
so.
that Jesus was crucified, died on the cross, and
Have
resurrected.
you ever
Read the
read
surah.
your own
Son of
book?
God.
What
I'm
surah is
actually-
that?
Perry.
Okay, I'm gonna break the internet right now. I'm nominating Peter as an advocate for Islam as my co-pilot on
I
this.
did
It's never been
I
done,
did a
but I will-
show. I
There's
did a
worse
show on the
wingmen out there.
Quran. I think I know a little bit about what it says.
So
I
which
hosted the
okay,
Quran
okay, okay.
lessons.
So which
Peter,
surah
you
was
had
that?
Better be ready, dude.
Yeah, preacher, which surah?
Okay,
We can
read
look
it.
it up. We've got the internet. We can
Which
all have a
surah?
look. And if
Alright.
you want to correct us, more
I'm
than
gonna
happy.
pull up.
We're waiting on
Amy,
bated
will you
breath.
share my screen?
Absolutely.
Well, if you just give us the surah, we've got the internet. We can look it up.
Yeah, give us the surah.
Let's look at the verses.
Name the surah.
I will say whatever verse I would also.
Well,
love
just when
to
he's got it.
something
Maybe we
added.
can move on.
No, which
or
one do you want? What part?
Name
the one
surah.
where he was crucified
Alright, so
on the
let's start
cross.
with here. Let's start with here. Let's have him read this.
Okay.
Since
Name
you
the
guys
surah.
won't give me a fucking legit. Here you go.
Name the surah.
Oh no, she's got to pull it up. Oh wait, I gotta share it. Hang on.
You can say it out loud. We have the internet. Name the surah.
It's all codified. If you just name the surah, we can
want
look
to
it up.
check you because I don't believe a word you
Right,
say.
I know
Name
you
the
don't.
surah.
And that's okay.
Name the
Yeah, I'm
surah.
nominating Peter.
Well, that's okay. Let him look it up.
Here.
Let him look it up.
All
He
right,
is
read
getting
me
a lot
that.
of Muslim powers at the moment. I'm telling you that for nothing.
That says nothing about
Where's
Jesus being
crucifixion?
crucified or resurrected.
Hey though.
Not a single word.
Tell me, what does it say?
It doesn't say nothing about Jesus being crucified or resurrected.
Okay, I know.
Nothing.
That. What does it say?
So
Well,
you
I
said
mean-
you said it was in the Quran that
Yep.
Jesus was crucified and resurrected.
Yeah.
So go to the surah where it says that.
Hang on. What's wrong with this verse though? Can we start?
Laugh out
Because it
loud,
doesn't
Dean.
talk about the
Can we
thing that we're
start here?
talking about.
Hey man, you guys want gold from me?
What do you mean
expect
gold?
you
Yes,
to
we
earn it.
want gold from you.
I
We want
expect
you
you
to
to earn
read out
No,
the
no.
surah
Dude.
where it says
I went
where it
through
talks
it,
about
did all the
Jesus
work.
being crucified and
I
dying.
did all the work.
No, look.
You're
Hold it.
not gonna answer
No.
for
Hold
this.
it. Okay, we're not expecting gold from you, Perry. It's just you sort of made a claim
You
that
are.
the Quran said something that you said you'd show us, right? And we just want the surah.
Yeah.
And that's cool. You want to show us
Yeah.
on the screen. But to
Yeah,
me,
Show us.
this doesn't.
Miriam.
Just a second, Peter. Just a sec.
It's
So-
chapter 10. It's Miriam. Here, we'll go to
To me, that
I'm
doesn't
gonna-
say
Okay.
anything about Christ dying or being crucified or anything of
It
the
doesn't
sort.
even mention him. It
I
doesn't
just
even
want to
mention
point
him.
out that I would love to see a crucified Jesus. That would be
Yeah,
as
crucified.
Thanks for that.
American as you can get.
Yeah. Dip the guy in batter
Okay.
and yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just do a
Mark.
word
I guess
search
you can
on.
take-
Do a
I
word
guess you could
search
take
on
the wafers
Jesus.
from the church.
No,
Take
it's
a
not a
moment
word
and
search.
fry him. That would be like fried Jesus.
There you
It's
go.
MAY, bro. Miriam. And it's 3.
Uh,
Okay. M, bro. M.
that's less than Arium. I don't think that'll work either. You got to get
Yeah.
get rid of that.
Damn it, Miriam.
That's not it.
MIRI at the very
This is
beginning.
this is how much women hate Perry. They won't even show up in text.
Come on, Peter. That's horrible, man. Come on, dude.
It's right here, man.
Where does
Why are
it
you in
say
number
that Jesus
19?
was crucified?
It's in 3.
Highlight
Al
it.
Imran, bro. Go to number 3. That's Al Imran.
Here, no. Right here. What is this called, Jesus? What is this?
Yeah, Jesus was in the Quran. I'm not doubting
What
that.
does it call him?
It
Every
calls
time
him
they
the
say Son of Mary.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
What are
Son
the,
of
what
Mary
are the
every
4
time.
words highlighted on the screen?
but Perry, you're saying he was crucified.
What are
It's
the
not
4
enough
words
to show us
highlighted?
That
his name
says
in the Quran.
nothing about crucifixion. That says nothing about resurrection.
Actually, it's
No.
just
Just
a little
stop
bit
now.
further down
Stop
from it.
deflecting. Now stop
Wow,
deflecting
man.
and pull
Seriously?
up the verse.
I'm
Pull
there,
up-
and you
pull up
have
the
a problem with
surah.
it. Watch
Pull
this.
up the surah
You know what's
where
so
it
funny?
talks about Jesus'
Peter.
crucifixion and
The Muslim
resurrection.
guy on here.
I could have
Peter,
gone
what's
back
so
to
funny
drugs
is
and
you being,
Yeah, no.
being
You,
like,
you're right.
Antichrist.
You're right, Perry. You know, you know what? I didn't see it before, but you've opened my eyes, and I'm gonna endeavor.
I'm sorry.
Just stay exactly where you are, my brother.
Mock it all you want,
That
man.
is.
I'm sorry.
Gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. That is Jesus, Son of Mary, the Word of Truth.
What does
about
it call
which
him?
they
What does
doubt.
it call him?
Hold on. Can I read the whole sentence? Because
Now,
You're
I want to
opening
ask you
me
a
up.
question before you start mocking me.
no.
Read the
there's no
next
What does the
mockery.
sentence.
Quran say?
There is
Perry,
no mockery.
Perry, read the
Nothing.
next sentence. Read the next
Does
sentence.
the Quran
it is
say
not for, I know,
that
I know,
Allah
I
gave
love-
Psalms too?
I just
It
think
says that
you-
Allah gave the Gospels. Did you know that?
Perry,
Okay.
read the next sentence. Read 35.
It is not for God to have a child, glory be to him.
Right.
To have anything
Thank
done,
you
he
very
says
much.
it be, and
Fellow
it
atheist
becomes.
Muslims.
Well, that's what makes the fucking Quran a liar.
Okay,
Oh
well, I
my
mean, you
God,
can
this
believe
guy,
that, but it
this
still
Well, I can
doesn't
show you
say
the
that he was
contradictions in it.
crucified and died
You
and then
just
was
contradicted
resurrected. I'm
yourself.
sorry.
That's a contradiction.
But you said you
You're
can preach from
deflecting,
it.
Perry. Go to the surah that says that Jesus was crucified and resurrected. That is what you claimed. Now show it.
Shout out to Dr. Josh in the chat. Good to see you.
Woohoo.
Hey,
In
Dr.
fact,
Josh.
a shout out to his volume 2 of the Atheist Handbook to the Old Testament. In fact, because there is a volume 1 and a volume 2, that means a volume 3 in the works.
Which one do you read? I've seen you read it before. Or are you only on the Skeptics, or is this a particular one, Amy? If you don't mind answering.
So, I use the
Or Bible
Skeptics
study.
annotated Bible to read from, but the Atheist Handbook to the Old Testament is a fantastic guidebook to the Bible.
Okay, I just want to say something to Perry. It's okay, mate, if you're wrong. Just admit that you're wrong
I'm
and
not
move
wrong.
on. Well,
Well,
look, it's the fact
No,
that
the
the
surah.
Quran is like, it's very well known that Jesus is in
Nah,
it,
dude.
but they don't
Nah.
claim that he's the Son of
Nice
God,
try.
and they don't claim that he
look,
was
look at the top of the
crucified
screen.
and
Look at
resurrected.
the top of the screen. He was a man of truth, a prophet.
prophet, yeah, a
not
prophet.
the Son of God.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, then where
BMC.
does sperm come from?
Perry, I love it when you pull up.
Well-
We did this on your
Wait.
on your channel.
Look,
remember?
look,
when,
guys,
when you blocked
look.
me,
Where
when
does
you
sperm
started
come from?
crying
I
that
can
no
answer
one loved
this.
you.
Wait,
You did
Perry,
this with your own Bible.
I can answer this. When a man loves a woman. Anyway,
Exactly.
we're going to.
Son of who?
Look, everybody's
we're gonna
wrong.
get BMC in because we have 10 more minutes, but we're just going to add him to the conversation.
Everybody's wrong now and again. It's no great big deal, guys. Just, everybody's wrong occasionally. It happens. Like, you get shit wrong.
I'm not wrong.
That's
Hey,
you,
Perry,
BMC.
Perry,
Well, it
you're
kind of-
beta.
look, it doesn't really matter. Like, you can believe that, Perry. I'll believe it when you can show it. And, you haven't showed it yet. You've showed the exact opposite, actually. So I'm going to go with what it says on the screen. What
can't-
all
you
the
can't
Muslims
show it
say.
because
Just a
it's
second,
as a
Peter.
Muslim-
What all the Muslims
Sorry,
say,
guys, just
what
as a
friendly
Muslim, I would
Muslims
love a
say.
shout out to all my atheist brothers and sisters right now who know the Quran better than Perry at the moment. So
Well,
Hey,
Perry isn't a
actually, while
Muslim,
you're
in
doing that,
fairness.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, he's going to deflect
You
some
say you're
more because he
Muslim,
can't
right?
find
One
what he
friendly
said
Muslim, right?
is in the Quran.
Well, he says he's Muslim. I believe he's Muslim. Are you lying, friendly Muslim? Are you friendly atheist instead? Are you lying? That's my question.
no, I'm pure.
So
pure
can you read
Muslim.
that?
All right, I'll believe you. I'll believe you
He
then.
is 150% Muslim.
Nice.
Absolutely. Right. Well, sorry, Perry. Let's concentrate on you, mate. Let's focus.
Yeah.
He's
Read the verse.
Perry.
Can
Perry.
you stop sharing your
Perry,
screen, Perry? I
when-
think we're done with that, mate.
When you can't look out the hole anymore, stop digging. Perry.
If I had a
No,
nickel
not
for every
very
time I heard that. But 10 more minutes,
it's not a
ladies
quitter.
and gents. That's right. And then we're going to outros.
There
You
it
still
is.
have a
Boom.
chance to say something.
1933. Hang on. So he won't read the verse? Yes or no?
Those who violate
Okay,
God's
those
covenant.
who
Oh, sorry,
violate
friendly.
God's
Go.
covenant.
Yeah, just
Sorry, Mark,
highlight
you can read
Fucking
it.
19. Son of a bitch.
highlight the
No,
word
dude,
resurrection for me. Highlight the word resurrection for me.
Okay, no, I was right. I was absolutely right. I was in the right spot.
No, highlight the word
So real quick,
resurrection.
Real quick, I want this guy to read this verse for me. Read that for me. Friendly Muslim.
Who's this guy, bro?
Yeah, that's
what's
not
his
very
name, this
specific.
guy?
What's
Yeah.
it say? Read
There's
the
a few of
verse.
Mark can read it for me. He's an honorary Mark.
Why
listener.
do you
Oh,
gotta
thank
put
you.
Mark on the
I'm
spot?
honoured. I'm honoured.
Mark, let him deal with his own shit.
Those who violate God's covenant after its confirmation and sever what God has commanded to be joined and commit evil on earth, these are the losers.
So if you break the law after you say you're not gonna, what does that make you?
Like you do, Perry,
I
because
don't.
you don't hold to the law. You
I
say
keep
that
it
you can't
perfectly.
sin anymore. The law
No, I
doesn't
keep
apply
it
to you
perfect.
anymore. You are one of the losers.
Well, I presume
I
it means...
love it when
wanted
you
to
keep
see-
digging yourself
Yeah, wait.
deeper.
I presume
You
it
guys
means
wanted
you
to see
lose,
Jesus
but, you know,
dead and resurrected in the Quran. I got it.
Yeah, where is it? Where is it?
Look, he can believe that if he wants. I think he's completely and utterly wrong, and that actually says the opposite. But yeah, I think we're all
problem is that
unconvinced.
I'm about to prove it.
That's okay. You can
He's
put
not
it away,
gonna find
Perry. You're not. I don't think
Verse
you're going
33.
to.
No, it's right here.
Yeah, is this a bit? Is this like a comedy
Right there.
bit or something?
No, it's right
This is
there. It's on the
performance
screen. Why don't you read it?
He said, I am the servant of God. He has given me the scripture and made me a prophet, and has me blessed wherever I may be, and has enjoined on me prayer and charity so long as I live, and kind to my mother, and he did not make me a disobedient rebel. So peace is upon me the day I was born, and the day I die, and the day I get resurrected alive.
Yeah. That's all about Jesus, dipshit.
So hold on. Start at
keyword.
28 because
Oh, sister of Aaron.
talking about Jesus.
Yeah.
I know your own Bible better than you do.
Yeah, that's
It's
not...
also the
Did
aspect.
The
Jesus-
Bible, it's the Quran. Oh my God.
It's also
and the key word is die and died. So it didn't say he died.
Yeah, Jesus died on the
peace
cross.
be upon me. Oh, for crying out loud.
he's talking about pretense, not post tense.
This is Aaron. Wasn't Aaron the time of Moses?
Yeah,
Wasn't
it's
that
not even
Moses'
talking about
brother?
Jesus. That isn't
just
talking
cling
about
to sin.
Jesus.
That's all you do is cling to sin. You just want to sin.
No, it is.
Sin,
it is.
sin,
but
sin, sin,
I
sin,
think
sin.
it is. So peace
Sin,
is
sin,
upon
sin,
me
sin, sin,
the
sin.
day I was born.
You're
and the
willing
day
to be
I
a fucking
died.
Muslim
It
over
didn't
it.
say
Barry,
the day
shut
I
the fuck
died.
up.
And the day I get resurrected alive.
Yeah.
So he's out of here. Perry's lost
Everybody
it again.
gets resurrected.
You're 3 for 3, bro.
Everybody gets resurrected, right?
Resurrected 3 days later. Yeah, that's Jesus.
It doesn't
And
say
it just
3
so
days.
happens that this whole chapter
It
is about
doesn't
Jesus.
say 3 days, Perry.
And it doesn't need to.
Stop reading
Bible
into
does.
the text.
And the fucking Quran says that the entire Old Testament, including Psalms, is written by Allah.
If you
And the gospel.
let's say you are correct. Hold on. Let's say you are correct. This talks about a guy
Yeah, you're so
who is a father,
Watch this. I'm gonna
and
break
was not
your
an
mind.
evil man.
Watch this. I'm gonna break your mind.
So Jesus was a father now?
I'm gonna break your mind.
You're gonna offer
Jesus
half
had
off on
kids?
Cinesticks?
No, I'm gonna break your fucking
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Jesus
So
apparently
look-
had an infant in the crib.
Watch this. Quran chapter 3 verse 45. This is gonna fuck your head up. You guys don't even
Yeah.
know.
Because
No, you
I'm
really
not
don't
going
know.
to talk about the resurrection or the crucifixion,
No, this
which
fucking
this
dude.
also didn't.
He has
This
no
didn't.
clue what he's talking about. I'm
Yeah.
showing
This
you right
didn't
here,
talk
look.
about the crucifixion. This
What is
didn't
this
talk.
verse? Read that to me, Peter. This is Islam, dude. Let's not fuck around with Christianity.
The angel
Let's just
said,
get
"Oh
through
Mary,
Islam.
shut up if you want me to read it." The angel said, "Oh Mary, God gives you good news of a word from Him. His name is the Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary, well esteemed in this world and the next, and the one of the nearest." It never says in that
What did it
sentence.
call him?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
We've had this
It never
discussion
says
before,
in
Perry.
that sentence that he was crucified and resurrected. I'm
Did it
still
call
waiting
him
for
the
you.
Messiah or no?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for you to put up the surah
Did
that
it
Jesus
call
was
him the
crucified and
Messiah
died on the cross.
Or no?
Okay,
I want
stop,
you,
stop, stop,
I
stop,
want
stop.
you,
We've
I
had
want
this
you to pull up the
conversation
verse.
before, Perry. You and I have had this conversation before where you said Messiah means son of God. and then we had to discuss that it doesn't mean...
Messiah.
Do you know what it means?
That's very helpful.
There's
many messiahs.
A stand-in.
Cyrus was a messiah.
It
There's many
means
messiahs.
it means the anointed one.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And there are a lot of anointed ones.
Yeah, that doesn't mean son of God. It means the anointed one.
Or does it not?
According to
In
the
one of
Quran,
many 12,000.
Hey, here's an idea. Can we move on? Can we move on? Because this is sort of getting just kind of sad.
I would say we have like 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to outros.
Messiah?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we failed to move on. Can you just
that he failed?
Can you just thank you. I think I've seen enough of like sort of scattershot at the Quran already, and so we didn't hit anything, but it was a lot of scattershot.
Jesus is the Messiah. You don't like that?
You said it wasn't about Jesus being the Messiah. You said the crucifixion was in the Quran. You said it was in the Quran that Jesus died on the cross. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, he died. He did. It didn't say how he died.
Well, no.
And according to Islam, hold on. According to Islam, Jesus is still alive.
Okay.
He was sort of
So according to Islam, but are you Islam, Peter? What are you?
And you can visit him. According to Islam, you can today visit Jesus.
Oh, you can't visit Muhammad though, right?
He's still alive.
No, Muhammad's not still alive.
Oh, thank you, friendly Muslim.
Muhammad isn't alive.
Awesome.
Jesus is, because he didn't die on the cross.
Jesus did die on the cross.
Okay, find me the surah that says. Find me the surah that is specific and says Jesus died on the cross.
Died and then got up.
And then you can come back.
But
until then, just shut up.
He died and got up.
In fairness, he thinks he's found it like 5 times already. So,
Yeah.
So I think
that he found it.
Clearly says
just like in his head, he found in the Bible that he can no longer sin. That's all in his head.
So Perry, do you have any questions for like the atheists in the thing? Do you have any questions for us? No? Okay. Well, I don't know. I have questions.
That was nice and short.
Yeah.
I backed up on my shit.
Mike, you're a theist, are you? A Christian? Okay, cool.
Essentially, from your point of view, specifically, probably the best title would be Hebrew Roots.
Okay.
Mike, if you still sin,
sort of non-denominational. Well, I've got a question for you, because you did mention Perry smoking, and you thought it was a sin. I have answers
for you, though, dude.
Just a sec, Perry, no, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
Perry, pick your phone and call a helpline, just like you did.
No, don't be mean on Perry. Perry, I just want to talk to Mike for 1 second. 1 second, I want to talk to Mike. I just got one question for him. Okay, just hold on, and I'll give Mike one question. You mentioned that Perry, him smoking was a sin, but I can't help notice the bong in the background. Why is that not a sin, but smoking cigarettes is a sin?
It's a vase. It's a vase I got at a garage sale. These are just the plants I just recently took out yesterday because they were dead, and I put them back in there to show you guys.
There is no sin, Mike.
I don't know why anyone would ever get the idea that he smokes.
Well, I got told, didn't I?
I really would like to have a deeper conversation with Mr. Muslim.
It's too big there. There's nothing. You can't. It's not.
Perry,
that's right. Put it in the top.
Perry, you lost to Jesus is Lord. I don't think you should have conversations with anyone anymore. I mean, yes, you did.
Well, no, you didn't lose to shit.
In 4 sentences, he demolished you. And Jesus is Lord is one of the dumbest people on YouTube. And he demolished your doctrine in 4 sentences.
Okay, Peter.
Well, this is
in 4 sentences.
Okay, Peter.
You ran off, and you were on the phone.
Off from shit.
Yes, you did. It's recorded. Go to the Raging Atheist channel. That is recorded.
Sure.
You ran off. called a friend for
I'm
help
banned from there too.
because Jesus is
Right.
Lord,
Yep.
who's one of the dumbest people on the planet, demolished you in
Okay.
4
Hold
sentences.
it, hold it. I got a question for
All right.
Perry, because you said you were
Well,
banned from there too.
And
are
actually,
you...
Mark,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to let me just preface. So you're
All
gonna
good.
ask a question.
Yeah.
Perry's gonna answer it, and then we're going into outros.
Okay.
But right over to you, Mark.
Why do you think you're banned from so many places, Perry? Why do you think
Because
that
I
is?
am.
Yeah.
Well, that's a tautology, isn't it? Just I'm banned because I'm banned
Well, no,
doesn't answer.
that's a fact. No, I can't comment.
Well, I know it's a fact that you're
Invitation.
banned, but
Not invited back.
okay.
Definitely banned.
But
Yeah.
why? Do you know why, or do you don't know why?
Because they can't answer questions on their own scriptures.
Well, that's something they're doing, but what's their perspective? Why did they decide to ban you?
Because they still choose to serve sin, no matter what religion they are.
Okay, so you think
And
it's...
all their books,
He was
all their books.
he
No,
was banned
don't
from his own
answer
house.
for him, Peter. Don't answer for him. He can answer his own questions.
No, I'm not answering. I'm just saying he was banned from his own house.
I'm not banned from... What the fuck? Are you out of your mind, Peter?
I saw the cop serving you
When?
on video.
Look,
Yeah, I've got a
your
lot
channel.
of the shit on my channel. Like, I've lost my house.
And you don't live there anymore.
look, just
right?
leave
I lost my
personal
house
stuff
for the
out of
gospel,
it.
yeah.
Doesn't have
Yeah,
anything to
I was
do
gonna
with
say, I
it.
feel like
You
we're going
know,
on
banned
that.
from your own
Listen.
house.
total
This is
ad
real
hominem.
Ladies,
No, thank you, Peter. This is real shit. I almost lost my house for the gospel. I almost lost my kids. I almost went to prison. Like, I've had a lot of fucked up shit
For
happen
the gospel?
since I started. Yeah, all for the gospel. All because I put some Bible verses outside my
The
house.
false gospel.
And
For the
it's
false
all
gospel.
documented. Cost me over $6,000 fucking dollars. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I really am, Perry. But
I don't need your
That happens
apologies.
when
I need
Well,
that
I'm
happens
just-
when you
to
lie,
start
Perry.
believing in Jesus.
okay, well,
and
fuck
stop
you, Perry. I don't
serving
care
sin.
When you
then.
lied,
Stop serving sin, you little devil serving fuck.
you
but
can't
we
sin.
don't
Oh, thanks for
believe
that.
in Satan. All
I
right,
don't sin.
we're going to let
I'm very
everyone
righteous.
say and get their own outro. So you
Yeah.
can say whatever you want. We are midnight ranting on apostasy. We had
We are
some
running
fun
away.
backing out, and we are
Oh,
going to outros. Hey, but many more fun episodes to come. Woohoo! And all right, the first person starting us off because they just recently joined. Da 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 da. Beamsy, what is up? We have been midnight ranting on apostasy. I hope you had a fun time. What you got going on, and what are your final thoughts?
Oh, I just wanted to talk about my god of Cernus and how he has at least a 22-inch penis as a representation
Oh,
of the
my.
fertility and wonders of the wild. But in all truth,
Ouch.
Perry, he's also got antlers and the head of a deer, but that's besides the point.
Now that's just hot. Come on.
That's why he's the god of fertility, hunters, and the hunted. Which sort of is contradictory, but yeah. And then his mother wife gives him birth every spring and he dies every autumn.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, as could easily be told by the way that Perry was behaving, an aspect of looking into...
It's all about me.
Of course it is about you, because
You
you
love it,
are a
Rachel,
lying,
you love it.
deceitful, arrogant prick.
This is bullshit.
With the aspect of
You love it,
Mark
preacher.
9:1, it already shows that you have no aspects to where you are coming from.
Fucking. Really, man? Come on.
You either need to learn to read and be able to have a conversation with people, or just shut up. And that's my 2 words on it.
Thank you so very much, BC. Always lovely having you on. Mwah. And all right, we're just gonna move right down the list. Da 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 da. Mike, What is up? We have been Midnight Ranting
Hey, Mike.
on apostasy. Hope you had a good time. What you got going on? What are your final thoughts?
You guys are such fun. I love y'all. Every last one of you. Amy Newman, you put out such good vibes, and I freely accept them. I hope, pray, no offense, other people catch on to the love.
Taken.
The love, oh my gosh. A quick shout out to Beamsy. He came in. I didn't get a chance to say hello. I love him in the chat. And Mark Reid, I believe it is. I hate to say it to identify you like this, but the bald guy, I think, with an accent. Maybe solar panels on a sex machine.
Yeah,
is that Mark
that'd be
Reid?
me. Yeah,
A quick
The
shout out.
Australian Mr. Clean.
Australian, yes, love him. Very intelligent, good debater, prepared, whatever. Maybe I got 3 questions. Maybe I don't. I'm not quite. I understood the outro. This is for Amy and James W. I think the correct terminology is lithostratigraphic, and that's where we find the strata complete throughout at the same layers, the same altitude throughout the Earth. Have we ever considered that? And I've heard you discuss like Ken Hovind would be like, does an ape have morals? And you guys are like, well, yeah, like an ape isn't gonna murder. Okay, so real quick on the murder, the moral question, whether you know God or not, you are simply going to have your own morals. Do not murder, do not steal, so to speak. Would you classify within that section of things that would be typically moral, like built into man, regardless of God or not? Do you think one of those would be not to work 24/7, to actually take a Sabbath day off? Otherwise, really enjoyed your show, guys. Keep up the good work. And oh my goodness, I've never seen such rude Christians in my whole entire life. I'd be ashamed to be called one. Thank God I came out of it.
Thank you so very much, Mike. It was lovely having you on. And not at all. I think it was. I would say Shabbat Shalom. Is it? I think we're a day off, right? So sending love.
It's Saturday.
Is it Saturday? Trying to figure out. I'm also letting kitties in and out. But thank you so very much, Mike. And all right, we're gonna keep on moving right down the list. We are going to go to, and actually, let me close. Let me use this time to close the door.
Newman, focus.
The keats are going in and out. And I also, before I go on, it almost sounded
Newman,
like
listen to me. You're a grown adult.
Grown adult. F-U-C-U-S.
Newman,
Sending
focus.
love. We're just gonna go on to. I felt like I was supposed to answer something, but I already forgot.
Have you ever been diagnosed with ADD?
Have you ever? Yes, I have. We are just going to go to.
Okay.
And I love that it's been. We had spice going around all over. It was fantastic. Friendly Muslim. We have been midnight ranting
Defending
on
Islam.
apostasy. What you got going on, and what are your final thoughts?
It's been fun. Something very interesting has taken place recently. After my encounter with the preacher, I saw atheists defend Islam in a way that I've never seen before. So it was an amazing thing to see. I never thought I'd advocate Peter and Mark the Muslim to represent me.
Completely accidental.
Brings out the best in everybody.
Yeah, lift my little halal finger at all. I didn't have to do anything.
But better be
again, friends.
Better be careful because there's a great guy in the side chat, Mubarak Abu Sharifa, and I'm probably butchering that. I'm just calling Mubarak. He's my co-host. So whenever you want to have a chat, friendly Muslim, get in touch. We'd love to have you on the channel for a chat.
Oh, great. Well, coming to that, I recently had a discussion with Miss Vision. Shout out to Derek. and a few others, and
Who's
they
awesome.
have wanted me to have a channel where I speak to atheists, where I speak to different groups of people, and have good, honest conversations, and friendly conversations, because it seems like I'm one of the Muslims out here on the internet that's been able to do so. So the new channel is called The Friend Zone. Amy, if you could share the link.
I
so
love that.
I'll look for it, but if you wait, actually, I am seeing.
If you have a link,
I think
Yeah, I
I
can put
see
it
it right now. Oh my good friend, you have 2 subscribers. We can fix that.
I'm one of them.
Woo-hoo! Well, thank you so very much, Preacher. And we'll shill for anybody who comes on here. Feel free. I feel like I should tiny URL this, because that's when people really join. Give me a second, friendly. In fact, keep on talking. Someone keep on talking.
Yeah, no, I'll carry on. So it happened after the attack that happened on the author. I was on Derek's channel. We were talking about it. I got into a big bust up with Apostate Prophet, and we got into a bit of an argument, and a lot of discussion points happened from there. But out of it has come some surprising outcries from atheists, from Muslims also, asking me to be a bridge and hold conversations, so we can get to know each other better, get a better understanding of each other's positions, and treat each other better overall. So that's
Friendly
what
Muslim,
we're
what's your
calling
name?
for.
You don't have to give your name if you don't want.
I was gonna say.
It's
Next
No,
next
you don't have
question.
to. I just ask out of
yeah, that's
courtesy.
okay, Preacher. If he doesn't want to give his name,
It's
that's
on the screen, Perry. Perry, it's on the screen. Friendly Muslim. Right
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
Okay.
there you go. And just
well, I
so
mean,
there's
he
no
can ask.
confusion.
If he doesn't want to give his name, he doesn't want to give his name. It's up to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've
wants
kept
to
it
be
as the
anonymous.
friendly Muslim, so people remember
No,
me as such.
In
And-
all honesty, tiny bit of criticism. You didn't, because if I look at your it says L friendly Muslim.
Oh, at 1. That's a 1, Peter.
Yeah, but there's no L in friendly.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Oh, no. Okay, well, yeah, it's friendly. All right, thank you, Pete.
I want that.
There's
man.
no L in friendly.
Oh,
Friendly
Did you
All right.
guys
Muslim.
did you guys not miss? Did you guys not miss that? There's no L in friendly.
Up
Yeah,
above.
you only know that because I just said it, Perry. Great observation.
I am just going to say, in fact, we're going to put up there tinyurl.com/thefriendzonepodcast. THEFRIENDZONEPODCAST.
FOCUS.
Have no.
how did you do that, Amy? Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
The
much.
magic of the interweb, sending love. I want to get everybody their title, and then you get that up there, and then you get monetized, baby. But thank you so very much, and feel free to keep on using that. I'll keep it when you come on.
Yeah, thank you, friendly.
And yeah, sending love. I love dialogue between believers and non-believers. I think that when we put the debates aside, because I think clearly we all have our own shtick, but I do want us to have good conversations and come out a better planet. He's gonna take motion
Absolutely.
down to 0. Okay, I went a little bit irreverent at the end there, but thank you so very much, Friendly Muslim, for coming on.
Captain Planet.
That's right, a little
And
bit.
you're up
can't
to
help
9 subscribers already.
Oh, thank you, guys.
And I will say,
Keep it.
double digits by the end of the stream. Come on. Get the soccer counts out.
it has been a great community. I've seen people get
Let's
their
double the
hundreds,
soccer counts,
cross
Mark.
their 1,000, cross their 2,000. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And I watched AJ.
We just crossed our 1,000 a few months back.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. And
AJ's over 7K, so we don't speak about AJ anymore. We can't
we
do
don't
that.
speak about AJ.
No, I love AJ. He's such a
And
nice guy.
He's
And
a great guy.
I'll link him.
He is.
I'll link him to the timestamp where I said that.
And all right, sending so much love, friendly Muslim, and we are looking forward to good conversations. And we're heading to what I'm going to call the headliner of the open mic. Preacher, we have been midnight ranting on the topic of apostasy. Oh, I'm just sending love. We have been having fun on the topic of apostasy, but I really want to know what you got going on and what are your final thoughts about anything that we have been talking about or the topic itself.
Are you sure you want that, Amy?
Your final thought? I feel like that's a courtroom. That's right. I want the truth. I can handle the truth.
The truth is the truth. You can't change it, no matter who you are, what you do, what religion you are. You can't change the truth. The truth is the truth. There's only one. If you don't find it, you're fucked. I mean, that's it. There can only be one truth. There can't be multiple truth. It doesn't exist. There can't be multiple. There can only be one.
That's why no one believes you.
That like
I know that's why nobody believes. I'm good with that, Peter. I'm good with that. Don't believe me, man. Don't listen to me. Keep going about in your fucking mundane bullshit, dude.
Okay, fuck off, Mr. 30-year-old. You're done.
Fuck you.
No, that's a Dart talking soundboard. We love you.
That's fucked up, man.
I love
Listen,
you,
you're a buffoon.
I'm good. Nah, I'm not a buffoon. You're a fucking buffoon. You stupid fuck. Keep serving sin. Laugh it
He's
up.
just trolling you, Perry.
Okay.
Perry, he's
Laugh
just
it
trolling
up.
you. Don't get.
Keep laughing
It's
it
a
up.
soundboard.
Jesus said, whoever sins is a servant of sin.
Right, James and I only give one word.
What a
And then
moron.
after that, we let the soundboard
Yeah,
just
it's
go.
so funny. So funny till your kids are getting burned.
It's just
Okay,
Perry.
and-
It's a
You know
soundboard,
what?
mate.
You know what? You're
It's
such a
not.
liar.
Yeah, I'm a liar.
Peter,
Prove me wrong then, motherfucker.
dude,
I just
dude,
want to send
Perry,
love to
Perry,
the
Perry,
US
stop.
Prove me
guys.
wrong.
Stop, Perry. It's a soundboard with just recorded stuff from a
Prove
really,
me
How old are you?
wrong.
He's just.
a really
How old are you?
And all right,
famous
thank you
person,
so much,
right?
Preacher.
Exactly.
Keep on coming on,
None of
and
you
we'll keep on
motherfuckers can prove me wrong. Amy, I love you to
Okay.
death.
sending love
I get
right
treated
back
like
at you,
shit
Preacher.
everywhere I go. It ain't no surprise. Prove me wrong.
You proved
You're welcome
yourself
to come
wrong.
on my channel anytime
Shut
you
up,
want.
you double glazing salesman.
Okay.
Sending so much love, Perry. Keep on continuing. We'll keep on
Yeah.
having conversations.
Come on
And
my
maybe
channel.
I'll even maybe we'll come
No,
on.
no,
your
real
channel.
quick,
Amy, look,
before
look,
he goes, real
here's
quick.
the reality of it. You're more than welcome to come on my channel anytime you think you can prove me wrong.
Hey, love
If
having
you
a
can prove me
conversation.
wrong, I'll take down my whole channel.
I will say, as a proud anti-theist, not someone who hates theists, but thinks that people should not
Amy,
be. I would love to come
If
on
you
and talk
can
to you.
prove yourself to be right, I'll take down my whole channel.
Like I said,
He's almost as bad as me.
we'll have an opposite thing, just like you had.
No, I
me,
just
maybe,
make a bet with you.
Well, that's what I mean. Just like you came on and tried.
Well,
to
the
prove I'll
problem
come on
is you can't win that bet, so even you gotta
Oh,
face that you're wrong.
That's what makes it spicy. We'll find out.
I had to debate her for a date.
What are you gonna do, Amy?
But wait, preacher, I have to let you have the last word. If you ask
Well,
me a
before you give
question,
him the
that
what are you
last
gonna
implies
do
I
in the
does he
end?
wear a
respond.
cross? Does he
What are
wear
you
a
gonna
cross?
do in the end?
Does he wear
What
a
are you gonna do
cross?
in the end?
You see in the end.
You know
Amy,
you're
but
Are you gonna
bullshitting.
make-
I know you're
Can-
bullshitting,
can
and
I
everyone else
tell
in the
you
room knows you're
how
bullshitting.
Hey,
I'd like
how
to
come I
die?
can't have my time?
I tell you how I'd like to die, which is in old age, surrounded by
Not even
people
about
who
how
love
you
me.
die. I mean now.
It's not on the sheet.
What
Um,
about now?
What do you mean now?
What I mean now.
Okay, what was the
We'll set it for
question?
once and all, okay? I'm going to expose this guy for the lying piece of trash that he is.
Right
All
now,
right,
I'm just
I'm
trying to
waiting.
live life. I'm trying to do
I'm waiting. Come on,
altruistic
big guy.
things.
Come on, big guy.
You were trying to do what, Amy?
Altruistic, because I think that first of all, I think it just feels good to do
Oh.
good. Like I think that there's always going to be
Damn it,
psychopaths
Stop
who don't.
grasping at straws, man.
All right, preacher. Not a question.
So much
a
fun,
comment. It has to be a comment.
You know I love you,
can
right?
There you
You
go.
know I love
oh wait,
you.
that's a question.
You
Damn
fucking
it.
know I love
Yes,
you.
I love you too.
I know you do. So I love
Thank you, dude.
But hey, the big mouth on the on this camera roll, can you make him step up to the plate?
The big.
Go away and argue with someone else, little
Yes,
boy.
in fact,
you,
he
whoever
is
that
there.
was,
They are
whoever
on
that
deck.
was.
They're on deck. So we're about
Let's
to
start
get them.
talking.
So
Listen,
that's
dude,
true.
I wasn't
That is-
born yesterday.
So you're gonna prove me wrong? Come on.
Yes, they are. In fact, we're gonna bring someone on. We're going to. Thank you so very much, preacher.
No, man.
Here we
not
go.
Mark.
Let's.
Mark
I can't
can't
wait.
be wrong. Mark
I'm
knows
just
he's
so
fucked. Look at
excited.
his face. Mark knows he's fucked. He can't do shit.
Oh, yeah, no,
About that, he's that boy.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Mark
Thank you
knows
so
for
much.
being
he
here.
can't even do shit.
We
Yeah.
have been Midnight Ranting on apostasy. I can't believe. Can
Poor
I
Mark.
just confirm this? Because your
That's
debate
sad,
is like
Mark.
your debate is in 4 or 5 hours.
Correct.
Do you
yeah.
ever watch that video that I made of you on my
Hells
channel?
Yeah.
Do you
What?
ever watch it?
Nope.
The clueless duo.
And so
Uh-huh.
I just want to.
Sounds funny.
Sending that into chat, but yes. So everyone, go watch Mark's debate in a few hours. I'm putting that right.
Yeah,
up the
it's
screen.
about 5 hours. MDD always starts late though, so you know there's that. Yeah,
Start on Amy time.
yeah, this is interesting. I want to give a big shout out to Friendly Muslim and Nunya. I'd love to talk to Mike a bit more, and I always enjoy talking to Friendly Muslim. And look, I'm happy to go on your show if you need someone to talk to. I think you're awesome to talk to, so I'd love to do that. Have a nice civil conversation. Perry, I've got nothing against you, Perry. I really don't. It's just
talk to me,
it's
dude.
very. Yeah, it's very hard to interact with you, and you know.
Fucking have a me and you.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, if
Don't be
we can
afraid.
Brothers
have a
and the crew.
a really good conversation rather than sort of whatever this
No,
devolved
just me and
into.
Mark.
Yeah. I haven't seen the video on me. I'm sure it's hilarious. I'm sure I look terrible.
No,
It's really
old.
funny.
It's old and it's kind of retarded. It's just you being Mr. Clean and shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think
You're
I'm
gaining
Mr.
a lot
Clean,
of
I
weight
just,
though. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, so the weight thing. I had an operation. I got COVID. I got out of practice. I got to get back to the gym.
I'm
It's
fat
true.
as fuck,
So
dude. I'm nobody to judge. I don't
But
judge.
wait, I don't get it. Like I'm looking. Mark does not look unhealthy. What
well,
the-
I put a little bit of
I'm
weight
not
on.
saying
That's
he
all.
looks unhealthy. I'm just saying that.
I put a little
He's
bit of
gained a
weight
lot of
on.
weight.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. I mean, it's
And
yeah.
so have I, though. So have I. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that,
So
you're.
why are you mentioning it?
The more you judge me, the more you're like looking like the
Well,
judgments you
I'm
make,
not really
you know?
judging you. I'm just simply responding to your behavior,
You used
which
to.
is
You
sort
said
of.
a lot of fucked up shit about me, man.
Well, you said a lot
Okay.
of fucked up shit about me too.
No,
That's the thing.
no, that's not true. I didn't
Well,
even think about
that's
you.
kind of
I didn't
true.
even know who you were, Mark. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, I didn't even know your name.
Yeah.
The reason,
Well,
So-
why,
I didn't even
the
know your
reason why
name
I'm not
till
letting you
tonight.
finish because you're fast, so I can.
Tonight.
Okay,
This is the first time
so
I've learned
Perry,
your name
Perry, this is done. I'm going to do my outro, okay? Because I got to go. So just sit
Right.
there. I'll go to your channel. I'll comment on
I'll-
one of your things,
yeah.
and then you can get in contact with me. We can line something up. But be
I
aware
would love to have
that
you on.
sure, but be aware that I'm not going to talk to you if you're just shouting over the top of me, interrupting me all the time, and not allowing me to speak. That's
Am I doing
something.
that now?
Sorry.
Am I doing that now?
Well, you just did it then, and you did it all throughout
Well,
the
I mean,
sort of thing.
Are you gonna judge yourself to the same standard?
Oh yeah, I
He's gotta
usually
go,
apologise
Perry.
when I
He's gotta
do. Yeah. Anyway, Perry,
Okay.
thank you for the invitation. Really good. If I feel like it, I'll go to your channel, put something on there. You can contact me, and then you can
You'll
set
never
something
will.
up.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, believe that if you want. So yeah, and again, friendly Muslim, Mike, awesome to
Ready for
talk
the
to you.
debate, Mark.
Beansy, good to see you. Yeah, I will get ready for the debate, and I still got some work to do, so I'll get my presentation ready. And yeah, it should be fantastic. Should be a lot of fun. So do take
Good to
care,
see you.
everybody. Love you all, and do have a fantastic night.
Woo-hoo! Woo!
Thanks, Mark.
Sending so much love, Mark. I know you will kick ass at the debate. So instead, I'm just wishing you a lot of fun.
Oh, thanks.
Dinosaurs are real.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure.
Yeah, they seem to be.
Fuck.
I ate chicken nuggets that were shaped like dinosaurs, and thus I ate dinosaurs that were shaped like dinosaurs. Just want to point that out.
Mark, are you going to post the debate on your channel as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it on your channel so you get the viewing hours
no,
because
that's
I can't
okay,
watch
man.
it live because
okay.
I'm doing the show with Arn.
Yeah, okay, cool. No worries at all. Fantastic. Thanks, Peter.
And on that, we are going to go to, it looks like just last few people sending so much love, Mark. Go check out his channel. Go check out the debate today. And then go check out the debate incoming with praise. We are having a lot of debate fun. And okay, thank you so much. And we are going to, I think Darth Dawkins is next. Darth!
Hey, I get goosebumps.